It's the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pumps, PB and Jamm. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years of experience, licensed and insured, quality and integrity never get old at TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-853-0021. The Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pumps, PB and Jamm, is sponsored by Ag South, Aiken Electric Cooperative, Amy Farm, Berry Insurance Agency, CM Tree Service, Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heating and Cooling, Gentry & Sons Fencing, H&R Block, KRA Exterminator, Lake Murray Properties, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Mix of Soil, Motorcoat Paint and Body Bar Sale, Newberry Hospital, Northland Cable, Pascon Robot Services, Perez Tire, Persimmon Hill Country Club, Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing, Pumps, PB and Jamm, Ramey Funeral Home, Reclaim Physical Therapy, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Saluda Young Farmers, Senator Billy Garrett, the Charlie Foundation, the Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan, the Ridge Baptist Association of Churches, the South Carolina Department of Education, the South Carolina Education Lottery, the Town of Saluda, the Wills Agency Nationwide Insurance, TimelessRoofingSC.com, and Tucker's Lawn Service and Landscape. We're so glad that you tuned in to Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pumps, PB and Jamm. Call in your comments and questions at the Timeless Roofing call-in line, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now. And good morning, Saluda Tiger fans. This is the moment we've been waiting for, the game of the year. Probably the biggest game in the state of South Carolina tonight, as Saluda travels up the road to take on the Abbeville Panthers in the round 2 of the South Carolina High School League AA playoffs at Coach Tommy Heights Stadium there at 701 Washington Street in Abbeville. The pregame's at 7, the kickoff's at 7:30. Football Friday night this night, and the tickets are still available online, and you can buy them at the gate. We're looking forward to being there, and I'm Bulldog Burt, glad to be here with you, live from Pumps, PB and Jamm. I'm going to try to find out what the special is in a little bit at Pumps, but come on out. They still got a good breakfast for you. Call in, 864-980-7768. And we would love to take your calls on the air about whatever you might have on your mind. And we're hoping to get a call from Lee Collins. And let me message him right on now. And he said he had to get his children. I understand that's a lot, having to get your children ready. How we're sounding out there, let me know how we're sounding out there. I don't know, because I'm not hooked up right now to where I can listen. So let us know how we're sounding out there. Have we got any sound at all? I think we do, because I can sounds good. Okay, thank you, Jason, for that. And come on out and be with us. We're going to be traveling up the road and love to have you. And speaking of it, I got my number one Saluda Now fan in the house. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing so good today. I dressed up for you. I see that you got your pearls on from the Atlanta Braves win. Yeah, I'm so proud of them Braves. I guarantee you we are proud of them too. But right now we got somebody very important calling in. It's Lee Collins from Abbeville, South Carolina. Mr. Lee, good morning to you.
Doing good, man. How about you guys?
Good. And this is Lee Collins with Grace United Methodist Church and Lee LEE Podcast with Lee Collins. There in Abbeville, South Carolina. And I know you're looking forward to the game tonight too, aren't you?
Well, it's kind of a big game tonight. I don't know if anybody's going to be around to come and see it, but
yeah,
the bigger the crowd, the better, right?
That's right. And speaking of crowds, you gonna have a place for us to park up there, ain't you?
Yes, sir. We always use our parking lot at the church. It's right next to the stadium for additional parking, and we usually just ask for a $5 donation just to kind of go toward various ministries. I think tonight's we're doing for Food Box Ministry for Thanksgiving. So if it's a little bit longer walk to the other side, but at least it's an easy in and easy out once you get done with the game. So
$5 brings some canned food items for the food bank there in Abbeville. And on the picture, Mr. Lee, I know you can't see it, but it's inside y'all's church, and you're praying there with the football team. Right, it looks like right after practice there. That is wonderful, y'all doing that.
Well, Coach Nichols has ever since he's been there, he's prioritized it this way: it's faith, family, and football, and that's the kind of the way that he's ran everything. And we have a really good connection with our FCA here in the area, and it's just a blessing. I get a cool job. I get to look out my window every day and watch those guys get out there and practice. So yeah. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing these guys and seeing a great game tonight. I'll be honest with you, it's been a while since we've seen a good game, so I'm ready for one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one there. The Saluda Tigers at Abbeville Panthers there in round 2, South Carolina High School AA playoffs. Coach Tommy Height Stadium. We're going to be there with the pregame at 7, kickoff 7:30, and y'all are going to be on the radio too, aren't you?
Yeah, they'll be getting on the radio. I think they get started about 6:30, and then 7 o'clock they have their coaches show and stuff. And this game and this rivalry has been something really special these last few years. And I always get asked, I said, what's the key to the game? Is there one player? Is there one thing? And I always look at this series, and when you look back at it, you look at it one common denominator, that's turnovers. I think that was the bugaboo many years where Saluda couldn't get over the hump, and then when they finally got over the hump, they were able to get turnovers on the Abbeville side, and I think that's going to be the key tonight because both offenses are very good, both defenses are fast, and ball possession and possessions in general are going to be very important tonight. So I think it's going to come down to turnovers again.
That's right, and I wrote an article this week that it just means more, Saluda Abbeville. And the reason why, we share a mutual coach, Tommy Height. He won the 1941 state championship here at Saluda. And it was wonderful that he did that. And then he left Saluda to go fight in the war. And then when he came back to Abbeville and made it into the program it is today. And I didn't know if you knew that or not. Yeah,
we have a great relationship with the Height family. Of course, they've been
yes,
with his son, and all his grandsons have played, and so it's just it's a great lineage, a great history that we don't mind sharing that lineage at all, because that's he's one of the all-time greats and one that's had his hand in Lakeland's football for a long time.
And we're celebrating our 80th state championship. It was the first state championship Saluda ever had, 1941. And, of course, saluting, remembering Coach Tommy Heights being a veteran, and thinking about all our veterans tonight as we go there into Heights Stadium.
Yeah, we're going to do a little special tribute and pay some recognition to our veterans right before the game gets started tonight. So I encourage everybody to get in there. Good thing tonight, Burton, the gates will open a little earlier than normal. They're going to open at 6 o'clock, so everybody can get time to get in there and get situated. And like I said, everybody just be careful as you're traveling and doing what you can. But look forward to a great atmosphere. That's the thing that I love about our area and our two fan bases is we have two very passionate fan bases and two fan bases that get behind their programs, whether it's on the home or on the road front. So I can't wait for it. I looked at the schedule and some people was like, "Oh man, that's a hard second round game. Why they get a tough second?" I'm like, I'm all for it. I hate these running clock games. I'm so ready to watch a good game, and I got a chance to watch a little bit of the Tigers earlier this year, and the couple of those guys that have been around for a little while now, and that been adding and putting their mark on this program, and I've been impressed with McCary, the quarterback. He's come a long way here this year, so I think it just has all the makings to be. I said last night, it's on paper it's a second round matchup, but it's a championship game in my opinion because either one of these teams can go win and all. So
that's right.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun stuff.
And tell them to make sure they say McCary. I heard one of them on the radio last night said McCurry.
McCurry.
But that's the way it is.
They so used to saying that. There's a lot of McCurries up this way, but I'll make sure I get it corrected and I'll make sure it gets right over the PA system. And I will selfishly say I hope we don't have to call his name too much, but I know he's going to compete, and I know he's going to be ready to bring it with all those guys tonight. And of course, we have a lot of respect for Coach Young and what he's done. And this is what it's all about. These two teams should have to play each other in the playoffs every year. I mean, it makes it feel better. It makes it know that you got to go out and earn every bit of it. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Well, Coach Collins, thank you for calling in and representing Abbeville this morning.
Yeah, man, y'all travel safe. We'll see y'all tonight.
And that's Lee Collins, and we'll be back after this break. You're watching the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive live from Pumps, BB and Jamm. Call in now, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now.
If your dream is a home out in the country, away from crowded neighborhoods, Ag South Mortgages can help you stop dreaming and start living. Call 844-AG-SOUTH, that's 844-AGSOUTH, or visit agsouthfc.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 61978.
We all need to be able to count on our jobs. Count on full-time hours and shift options. Count on competitive pay. Count on medical benefits and vacation pay. Count on on-site job training. Count on opportunities to grow into even higher-paying jobs. Amick Farms is now hiring for all shifts in the food production industry. You can count on Amick Farms for a career. Visit amickfarms.com to apply today.
Berry Insurance Group offers auto, home, farm, commercial. Call Will Berry today, 803-307-0030. Visit us on our website, berryingroup.com, and talk to Will Berry about your insurance needs. CM Tree Service. Cody Berry and Martin Berry are ready to give you a free estimate. We're insured for tree removal and pruning. Call us today. 864-377-7898 or 864-980-0153. And like us on Facebook. CM Tree Service. Save money, save time. Shop Crouch's first. Whether it's lumber, paint, hardware, electrical, plumbing, we supply you from feed to field. Yeti, Traeger, Blackstone, Costa, Salty Britches, Milwaukee, Makita, and much more. Come by and visit us today. 508 North Main Salute or call 864-445-0063. And we're back here with you from Pumps, PB, and Jamm on the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive. Live here on this Football Friday as we're getting ready for the Saluda Abbeville game tonight, round 2 of the South Carolina High School League Class 2 playoffs. But right now we're going to hear from our buddy Willie as he's got the Willie winners here on Saluda now. Who's going to win in the Lakelands? Willie knows. And guess what? Palmetto Peanuts are now in Food Line of Saluda. Check it out. You'll enjoy it there. Let's hear from Willie. Is he playing? He ain't playing.
We think Willie's on a bathroom break, so wait a few minutes.
Score Sundays, well, we're on week 2 of high school playoffs. There are some big games this week. We have a rematch between Catawba Ridge and Greenwood from earlier this year. We have McCormick going to Lamar. Will they be able to stop Durant? While Lawrence going to Rock Hill to take on Southport. The biggest game in the area. We have Saluda going to Abbeville. There's going to be a war in this one. But I went 8-3 last week. Now I'm 89-15 on the year. It's 86% winning percentage. By the way, in my picks of all classifications, I went in 5A, 11-5. In 4A, I went 12-4. 3A, I went 14-2. In 2A, I went 12-4. And in 1A, I went 12-4. That over my Facebook page at Willie's Winners, WILLIES Winners. Now this week's games. McCormick at Lamar. Mr. Durant and the Chiefs go down to Lamar to hunt some foxes so they can have some hide with a trading post on the Savannah River. The silver fox is going to be big and fast for these Chiefs. Willie's winner, Lamar. Clinton at Lower Richmond. The Red Devils travel down I-26 to Richmond County to take on the surprising Diamond Hornets of Lower Richmond. These Hornets are going to put up a fight to protect their treasure. But the Red Devils have set the nest ablaze. Willie's winner, Clinton. Lawrence at South Point. Lawrence invades York County into the city of Rock Hill and come amongst a bunch of stallions down in South Point. The stallions will be running around freely so the Raiders can herd them together and bring them back to Raider country. Willie's winner, Lawrence. Catawba Ridge at Greenwood. And a rematch from the third game of the year where the Eagles went up to Fort Mill into the Snake Pit and came away with a 17-14 win. This time the Copperheads slithered their way down to the Bab into the Eagles' nest looking for some eagle hatchlings to feed on. But these mighty eagles will be more powerful than before and will skin them alive. Willie's winner in a blowout Greenwood. High school game of the week. Saluda at Abbeville. McCreary and the Tigers traveled over to their old nemesis, the Panthers. This is going to be a big old cat fight between these two. Both going to put everything out on that field. I expect there's going to be people up in the trees watching this fight. Will the striped cat stop that smaller cat from running all over the place? Or the balanced striped cat be able to control the game? I predict a feline to win this. There is one of them. I'm getting their revenge from 2 years ago. This is a close one. Abbeville. UConn at Clemson. These Huskies travel down south for some warm weather. Come amongst some Tigers playing in Death Valley. Not knowing that the Cats were preparing these Huskies for their own feast. Willie's winner, Clemson. South Carolina at Missouri. These little chickens became big chickens last week with a surprising thumping of the Gators. Will they be able to keep that thumping going over these mediocre Tigers? Willie's winner, South Carolina. College game of the week. Number 19 Purdue and number 4 Ohio State. After the Boilermakers upset again of a top 5 team in the same year, and they crack open the Buckeyes. Not only will they crack open it, they will dot the I. Willie's winner, Purdue. That's this week's games. Like always, get out there and support your team with honor and pride. Also, quick note, happy Veterans Day to all our great servicemen and women. Now get me out of here and to my boat, Tommy.
Shop local at Economy Furniture. Huge savings on Benchcraft, Lazy Boy, Best Home Furnishings, and so many more. Visit our website now to see all our specials at economyfurniture.com. Right on the corner, right on the price.
Edwards Heating and Cooling, Saluda, South Carolina, provides you excellent service when it comes to your HVAC unit. Keith and Dawn Edwards have many years' experience in the heating and cooling business. They invite you to call them today, 864-445-0088, or visit their website, edwardsandheatingcoolingllc.com. Go, Saluda Tigers! Gentry and Sons Fence Company, LLC. We provide quality fencing with quality services from chain link, pasture, privacy, and vinyl. Call for a free quote, 864-992-5425, and Justin and his boys will come out to give you a repair or install a new fence. Gentry and Sons Fence Company. When it comes tax time, look no further than H&R Block, 304th North Main, Saluda. They make sure you get all the deductions you need to save money. When it comes tax time, trust the professionals at H&R Block. Call them 864-445-2958 and like them on Facebook. Back here with the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive, live from Pumps PB and Jamm. Call in your comments or questions, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now. And we want you to participate in our Pick'em contest that's going on right now. And we have a separate post for this on Saluda Now website. If you get the right score, pick the winning score for the game of the week, and you will win a $50 gift card. Comment your pick below. Also participate in our caption contest this week. Now, it's a little bit different than what we had previously, what we have this week is a picture from the past. Now you go on there, tell us what that where that picture was taken. Name a person in that picture and what is the significance of that picture. You can look there and see there, and here's the picture, by the way, on your Facebook page, and you can see there those people. Just tell us who are those people, what's the significance of that game, and where was it at. And if you got the right answer, you will be entered into a drawing on Tiger Talk Tuesday this week. But right now, we're so glad to have Caleb Webb with us. Caleb, how you doing today?
Pretty good, Burton. How about you?
Doing pretty good. And you can pick the NFL like no other, and this week's picks is no different. Tell us a little bit about who you think is going to win in the games this week.
Starting out, I think the Colts are going to beat Jacksonville. I think the Patriots are going to win at home against Cleveland. The Dallas Cowboys will bounce back against the Falcons. And I got the Bills winning on the road at the Jets.
Okay.
I got Tennessee beating the Saints. I got Tampa Bay beating Washington. Pittsburgh beating Detroit. I actually got the Vikings getting the upset here against the Chargers.
Okay.
Arizona beating Carolina.
Even with Cam Newton back?
Arizona just looks real good this year.
Well, Cam, came back yesterday for $10 million. Do you think you got a good deal?
Yeah. It makes the game. It'll make the game more interesting for sure.
Yeah.
I got Green Bay beating Seattle.
Okay.
I got Philadelphia getting the upset against Denver. I got Kansas City beating the Raiders, and then Los Angeles beating the 49ers.
All right. Well, thank you for those picks, Joshua. And you're going to a game this weekend, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Florida State versus Miami.
Woo! And is it going to be there at Florida State?
Yes, sir. 3:30.
All right. And I don't know if that was on the card or not. I was looking. I don't see it. What's the spread in that game?
I was looking at it the other day, but I'm not quite sure. It ain't by much, but I think they got Miami favored. But we got our starting quarterback back this week. He was out sick last week, and when he's on the field, the offense works a whole lot better.
So you picking Florida State in the upset?
Oh yeah, we're going to chop, that's for sure.
Go chop. All right. Well, listen, Joshua, we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
And that's Joshua Webb, the guy who knows National Football League on Saluda Now. You're watching the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive. When we'll come back, we'll have Jeffrey Jordan with this week's college picks.
JRA Exterminating, the most trusted name in pest extermination. Remember, folks, whether it's cockroaches or piss ants, call Justin Anderson at JRA Exterminating today at 803-532-1122 or at www.jraexterminating.com.
For over 30 years, Lake Murray Properties has been helping folks in Saluda and surrounding counties. We are here to assist you with all or your real estate needs, whether buying or selling lake residential or farmland. Call Tara Berry today, 803-260-0344, and visit our website, lakemurrayproperty.net. At Mid Carolina Electric, we know the power and value of teamwork. Only by working together can we score our greatest achievements, both on and off the field. We're proud to be part of the Saluda team and continue to support our local students through programs like Bright Ideas, Washington Youth Tour, and awarding scholarships throughout the year. We're proud to invest in Saluda and your children's future. Just another way, we're in your corner at Mid Carolina Electric Cooperative. Migs of Saluda, serving tasty dishes, appetizers, fresh salads, hot out of the oven fresh subs, chicken, steak, and seafood, and the best Italian dishes and pizza around. Visit them today, 216 Greenwood Highway. For a drive-through or pickup, call ahead, 864-445-9990. At Motor Coach Paint and Body, we put quality first. Whether it's your vehicle, RV, boat, or aircraft, we can handle it all. Leave it to us to take care of your insurance claims, or you can pay us right out of your pocket. So call BR Brick Reams today, 864-445-7747, and like us on Facebook. Newberry County Memorial Hospital, your hospital. Our mission is to provide exceptional care with a personal touch. Newberry Hospital is engaged in the passionate pursuit of optimal care, treatment, and convenience. Our goal is to always be the first choice for your quality health care needs. No one handles care better. NewberryHospital.org. And we're back on your Saluda now. Call in 864-980-7768. We'd love to talk your calls. Hey, this is a big game tonight as we're going to take on the Abbeville Panthers there in the second round of the Class 2A playoffs. We're looking forward to that road trip tonight and glad to have Jeffrey Jordan with us in the house.
Man, I tell you what, I'm excited. Like I said, on Fridays, that alarm, I don't even think the alarm went off this morning. I was up before the alarm went off.
Yeah, man.
Ready to go. Excited about the opportunity for tonight.
Well, let's talk about college football. And the first game we see is Oklahoma and Baylor.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep riding with Oklahoma. I think, you know, they a good team, playing good football. Kind of got a little disrespected, I thought, in the poll that came out where they bumped them like 7 or 8 and they're undefeated. So, yeah, I think they're looking to make a statement, and I'm going to ride with Oklahoma. I'm going with the Sooners, too. All right, here's a pick 'em. 12 o'clock start is Michigan goes to Penn State. Another little controversy in that. They rated Michigan over Michigan State, even though Michigan State beat them. Just to right the wrong and show everybody the committee's wrong, let's go with Penn State. All right. Then we got another 12 o'clock start is the Mountaineers go to Kansas State, where the Kansas State's 8.5-point favorite. Yeah, I'm going with K-State. I picked them several times this year. I'm not going to change my pick. I'm going with K-State. I'm with you on that one. Also, Wake Forest is hosting NC State. The Wolfpack comes in a 2.5-point underdog. You know, I just really like NC State's coach, and I'm going to go with NC State. I'm going to take the underdog and ride with NC State. I'm going to go with it. All right, and then we see Notre Dame is going to travel to Virginia, where Notre Dame is a 5.5-point favorite. And I'm going to stay with that. I'm going to stay Notre Dame, 5.5 plus on that game. I think I'm going to lean Virginia on that one since they're at home. Then we see Washington and Arizona State, where that's a 7 o'clock kickoff.
And Arizona State is favored 5.5 Sun Devils.
Yep, gonna go with the Sun Devils. I think I picked them a couple times this year, and I don't think they've let me down so far. So I'm gonna go with Arizona State.
I'm with you on that one. Then the Ducks are gonna be quacking about 10:30 Saturday night. I doubt I'll see that one. They're a 14-point favorite over Washington State.
I think the Ducks going to quack right along.
Yeah.
But I am with you on that one. I probably won't see it. 10 o'clock, my eyes are going to be shut.
Now, here's a pick'em head scratcher. It's a 3:30 matchup. The Trojans head to the Bears at California, and it's a 1.5 point difference.
Ooh. I'm probably going to have to go with the Trojans, Burton. I don't like to, but I do believe they'll win this game. I'm going to go with the Trojans.
I'm on side with the Bears in this one, as they're playing at home. Also, another matchup as the Auburn Tigers host the Mississippi State Bulldogs. It's a 12 o'clock matchup. That's probably ESPN. And the Tigers are favored 5.5.
I'm going to go with that. It's going to be 5.5 plus, being at home. Auburn's not a terrible football team. So, yeah, I think Auburn gets the job done Saturday.
As much as I'd like to pick against the Tigers, I can't in this matchup. Them Bulldogs ain't that good. 5.5 plus. All right, we see a 3:30 matchup as Iowa State is traveling to Texas Tech. They're 11-point favorite.
Iowa State's playing good football. If Texas Tech can put together enough offense, which they're kind of known for, they could make this game close. But Texas Tech just really can't play defense. So I look for Iowa State to take this ball game.
All right, we're going to skip on down here. Ole Miss is taking on Texas A&M, and Texas A&M Aggies are favored 2.5 at Ole Miss at the Grove.
Texas A&M solid football team. Ole Miss, they have some offense, but I'm going to stay with Texas A&M to win this ball game.
All right. And then the Boilermakers are going to be playing the Buckeyes this weekend there at Ohio State.
I'm going to go with Ohio State, but I'm just kind of funny that Willie picked Purdue.
Oh,
I think Willie picked Purdue to upset.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with that pick kind of. I'm going to have to watch that one and see how good Willie is. That's a 20-point spread on that ball game. But I'm still going to go.
I don't know if he was picking against the spread or just picking win or loss either. So.
Well.
But he is picking win or loss because he's got to win or loss.
Yeah, so if Purdue.
And he's like 80-something% right.
Yeah, well, see, that's kind of like last week with Carolina.
Yeah.
They're 19-point dog, and they come out and win the ball game. So.
Yeah, and I picked that one, by the way. I did. But that was a really sarcastic pick, but I do think they're a little different. And speaking of that, before we do that, Tennessee and Georgia, where the Bulldogs are 21-point favorite at Rocky Top.
Georgia continues to roll.
Yeah.
Defense is just what can you say about that defense? They're playing great. Tennessee can't score enough points to beat Georgia unless the wheels totally fall off. You'll need one of those 7 or 8 turnover ball games to make it close. So Georgia in a rout. Yeah,
I got that one too. The Bulldogs win by halftime. Then we see South Carolina and Missouri, where the Tigers are favored by 1 point at home.
And that's probably because they're at home. But you know what? We're going to ride this wave of momentum and this new quarterback that has surfaced. I saw some videos of him in the locker room. He seems like a kind of a locker room favorite, a lighthearted guy. And I think that's what they need at South Carolina. So I'm going to take South Carolina over Missouri this weekend.
All right, and the game of the week is UConn at Clemson, and pick the winning score in the Pick'em contest, win a $50 gift card. Clemson's favored at home, 40.5.
Man, I'm telling you what, I'm excited watching my Tigers play. Last week was a great game. I don't know if we can score 40 points, bro.
Yeah.
So, or whatever the under is, take it this week. But Clemson wins the ball game.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be about 40.5, but right now a win's a win, and we'll take it whether it's 4 or 40. So
I really don't know a lot about UConn, but I do know Clemson's going to win this game, and it's probably going to be big. We come back, we'll talk about the region playoffs, and you're watching Saluda Now. There's only one thing faster than a Stuart Young offense. YourNorthland.com. With internet, cable, TV, and phone beginning at $25 a month, you can get out of the slow lane and into the fast lane in no time. So speed it up with YourNorthland.com. Northland Cable, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. Pascon Roll-Off Container Services, now serving the Saluda area with commercial and residential front-load dumpsters. Pascon has the perfect size container to meet your needs with 2, 4, 6, and 8 cubic yard dumpsters. Contact Pascon at 803-359-9334 and partner with a family-owned business from right here in your local community. Visit them today online at pascon.net. Perez Tire, new and used tires, repairs and oil changes, brake change, balance and rotation of tires. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., 182 Lee Street, Johnston, and 108 Batesburg Highway in Saluda. Call for your tire size, 864-445-3732. Come play the thrill of the hill at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. With the longest hole in South Carolina, you're sure to be challenged. Afterwards, unwind with your friends around the 19th hole in our restaurant. 126 Golf Club Avenue. We welcome to see you at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing. For over 50 years, we've been serving our customers by providing reasonable services at prices you can afford. When it comes time to get your car or truck towed in, call us. 864-543-2957. We serve 96 and Saluda 24/7. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing.
PB jamming. Oh, I'm so hungry. PB jamming. Oh, I need something in my tummy. PB jamming. Oh, I got a lot of munchies. Or a sandwich or a Twinkie or something cold to drink. Cold to drink. You supposed to say Punk's PB and Jam, fool. Punk's PB and Jam, fool. You know you supposed to say Punk's PB and Jam, dummy. Punk's PB and Jam, dummy. Come to Punk's PB and Jam. We open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come see us. We'll see you there.
And we're glad to be back here with you on Saluda Now. And we're looking forward to the game tonight as the Saluda Tigers travel up the road to play the Abbeville Panthers in Round 2 South Carolina High School League AA playoffs. Right now we're going to be looking at the playoff brackets. And the first thing we do is we're going to dip down in the lower state. Philip Simmons at Wade Hampton. Jeffrey, what do you know about Wade Hampton and Philip Simmons? All I know is they some good folks. Yeah, so it's number 1 Philip Simmons playing number 2 Wade Hampton at Wade Hampton. Yeah, there you go. I think I'm going to side with you on that one too. Now we see the next one is Barnwell and Woodland is number 3, Barnwell is number 4 in the lower state bracket.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Barnwell, just simply because we played them in 2019, and I think they're still scarred from it, so they ought to heal them gifts, so I'm going to go with Barnwell.
I listen to Big Dog Radio all the time, and everybody's picking Woodland, so I'm going to go Woodland. That's all I know. Yeah. Now we see the Chirala Braves, who I told you that we was going to play last week. They actually wound up number 1 in their region. They survived round 1 of the playoffs. They're playing Timberland tonight, Jeffrey.
I'm going to go with
Yeah.
I like Timber. Like I said, this round, you kind of got to realize some of these small
Yeah.
teams that probably shouldn't have been there. But I think Timber been playing good football last
They did, and I'm going to side with you in that one. And, of course, this is a no-brainer here. Number 1, Silver Bluff against number 4, Central.
Oh, Silver Bluff.
Yeah.
You know, you went down there and played Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. They was young.
Good looking athletes. Good looking
Yeah.
athletes.
Mhm.
Didn't quite get it together.
Yeah.
But those athletes now,
Yeah.
got together sort of play. So they're good.
I'm going to go with you in that one. Now let's dip down in the lower part of the upper state where we see the number 3 Newberry Bulldog, Phil Strickland, still coaching against Chesterfield. Big game tonight.
You know what? Why not go with the legend?
Yes.
Hall of Famer, experience. Let's go. Let's let him coach one more week. I'm going with Newberry.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Newberry in that one too. And then we got Christ Church and St. Joe's, and those are 2 very good teams out of the upstate, and they're playing in the lower bracket, number 1 against number 2, Jeffrey.
Tell you what, sounds like a whole communion going on there. I'm gonna go with Christ Church.
Yeah, Jesus is on both of their sides, and he ain't sure ain't in football. And then we see a team we played earlier this year, well, in the latter part of the year, Gray Collegiate, our other rival in our bracket, the number 1 team, playing number 3 Crescent.
Oh, easiest path there.
Yeah.
Great collegiate, good team. Yeah, I take great collegiate.
I wonder if they're having that game at the little prep field down there.
I understood they had to move it.
Oh,
High school league.
yeah, it's rules. Yeah.
I think somebody sent me a text on the other day. Was it Judge we talked about it? They made them move that field.
No, we didn't talk about it.
Oh man, I got something from somebody the other day. Was talking
Yeah.
about it, but
Yeah.
they had to leave that little.
I agree. And they shouldn't be allowed to play no regular season game when you got a team like Saluda coming to town.
I tell you what, if we'd thought about it,
Yeah.
we should have just rented them out. Saluda Rick. Soccer
Yes.
And we could have made a little money off of that one. So yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for the Coach Stewart Young Show on Saluda Now. It's time for the Coach Stewart Young Show on your Saluda Now. The Stewart Young Show is brought to you by The Added Touch. Looking for a special gift for someone special? Look no further than The Added Touch. Gift, framing, decorating, bridal registry. The Added Touch, 116 North Main Street, Saluda. Call today, 864-445-7787, and get looking right tonight for Friday Night Lights. Now, here is your coach, Coach Stewart Young, with a glance back at last week and a look ahead to tonight's matchup. You're watching Saluda Now. All right, and we're so glad to have you here with us, and it's time for the Coach Stewart Young Show here on Saluda Now. A glance back at last week and a look ahead to tonight's matchup. And Coach, great first round in the playoffs last week.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we told them we wanted to have a spark. I told them to let's go get a spark early, and we ran the open kickoff back and kind of dominated throughout the whole game. We did some things, shot ourselves in the foot a little bit, some on offense with bad snap one time, a couple penalties, some drops. Defensively, gave up a few plays early, but didn't really hurt us. So we're pleased. We're up 38-0, and we kind of were at a point where, man, we're going into the fourth quarter. We don't really want to get anybody hurt, and so we took some guys out. And then, of course, they didn't, and they scored again. And it's like, well, now we got to run some guys back on because we want to make sure we don't make this a ESPN top 10 comeback or something. So, but yeah, we're pleased overall. So that was a fun win.
Well, tonight we've got a big matchup, probably one of the biggest games we've had all year, and probably one of the biggest games in South Carolina tonight, as Saluda Tigers travel there to the Abbeville Panthers, taking old Tommy Heights, Coach Tommy Heights' team. By the way, celebrating our 80th anniversary of 1941 championship.
Yeah, I saw that picture on Facebook, and they had double tight ends, 4 backs in the backfield in the picture. You know, it's just kind of, it's just funny to think about. 80 years ago, there were young men, 16, 17-year-old, playing a game that we're playing tonight in a totally different way, you know.
Yes.
And it's funny how things have evolved and how, but then really, a lot of times it doesn't, because, you know, it evolves, but it just, it comes kind of full circle. I mean, you know, Abbeville's running very similar to what you're seeing in that picture.
Yeah.
You know, they got tight end and a back, you know, 4 backs in the backfield. You know, they got a wide out there, but other than that picture that you saw that 80 years ago, that's sort of what we're seeing tonight, obviously with some misdirection and some things like that.
So Abbeville run that same offense in 1941, and to upgrade it, they stuck that one receiver out there to the side to make sure they're current. So.
No, it's much more upgraded than that. I can tell you that. Yeah, they did a lot more than that.
Isn't it, Coach?
So
big game tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, because it's the second round of the playoffs. You know, you can't get caught in the hype of rematch and this and that. Right. It's 2 football teams that are capable of winning the whole thing, in my opinion, that are, unfortunately, we're playing in the second round, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. You know, we got to play. And they're a very good football team. And, you know, I'm excited to get a chance to go play. You know, they're 77-2 in their last 79 football games. They're 89-4 in their last 93 football games. All right? They've only lost to one 2A team since 2015. I mean, that's just who they are. But that's okay, you know. We've always held them with utmost respect. Coach Nichols, Coach Temple, Smith, and I can name them all off bots. I mean, they're all just great guys, man. And, you know, we respect them, and I think they respect us. And, you know, we're going to have a fun night. And we're going to give it all we got, I can tell you that.
Let's all make that drive to Abbeville tonight and support our Tigers and in the round 2 of the South Carolina High School AA playoffs. Anything else, Coach, you want to share?
You know, no, I just thanks. You know, it's been a fun season, and we're not trying to end it tonight. But I've, you know, it's been fun to get back this year to be, like I told you last week, same exact thing, kind of being normal or close to normal.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of like a bridge to hopefully next year everything's really good to go. But we're looking forward to tonight, and I hope to see our fans lining up at that gate when we pull in. That's always a fun deal. You know
what Willie said? They're gonna be in the trees watching the game.
They said there'll be so many people they're gonna be up in the trees watching the ball game.
Now, I live. You know, our team, you know, these are the moments that you do all the January, February, March workouts and summer workouts for, and here it is, you know. So let's go see what we can do.
All right, and we hope to see you there tonight. Remember, they said they're going to open the gates early tonight, 6 o'clock there in Abbeville. But anyway, we'll be there with the pregame at 7, kickoff at 7:30 on your Saluda Now. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the program. You're watching Tiger Talk Tuesday live from Meigs. Call in 864-980-7768 on your Saluda Now. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Ramey Funeral Home staff to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At RameyFuneralHome.com, you can find pre-planning information, obituaries, as well as resources for grief and healing. Ramey Funeral Home, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. Reclaim Physical Therapy. Call us today at 803-317-6159 to book an appointment in our private one-on-one treatment environment or schedule an in-home PT visit. Reclaiming wellness on the path to wholeness. Reclaim Physical Therapy. At Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, caring is a way of life. Our 176-bed nursing facility serves Saluda County since 1968. We offer 24/7 skilled nursing care, and our staff is consistent, compassionate, caring, and knowledgeable. Outpatient rehab therapy services are provided through Physician's Order Services. Call for a free tour, 864-445-2146 or saludanursing.org. Saluda Truck and Tractor Pool, the hottest pool in the South, at SaludaYoungFarmer.org. Congratulate our 2021 Saluda Young Farmer Scholarship recipients: Adriano Derrick, Wyatt Doolittle, Dawson Holsenbach, Quentin Miller, and Drew Proctor. At Saluda Young Farmers, we're committed to build a better community. Thanks for your support. The Lakeland's conservative voice at the State House, Billy Garrett. From bringing new businesses to the Lakelands, to speaking to young people at schools, to recognizing civic organizations, as well as getting legislation passed at the State House. Your senator is working hard for you, Billy Garrett. The Charlie Foundation, building a brighter future here in Saluda. Since its inception, they have been working with Piedmont Technical College to make scholarships available to young people, as well as Girls State and Boys State, and community projects to make Saluda a better place. The Charlie Foundation, building a brighter future here in Saluda County. And we're back here with you on the Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive, live from Punk's PB Jamm. And I was going to give a shout out to my wife. They're down there at the beach. I hope they get a picture of her later tonight. Down there shopping till they drop, I guess. And Jason Jordan said UConn was one of the worst teams in college football, Jeffrey. So we didn't know a lot about it, but he's got a scouting report for us from UConn. And also wanted to say, too, that we probably going to be eating it off the hook tonight. That sounds pretty good.
It does, off the hook, yeah.
And I looked at it online, and it looks like a little hole in the wall, sort of like Punk's.
It does.
That's the best place to go.
My buddy Michael Jones from Abbeville, okay. We were texting back and forth, and I asked him, hey, we need some good places to eat. And I tell you what, he could be he could be TripAdvisor, because he listed a bunch of places and gave me a lot of options to choose from. We narrowed it down to 2, and I think that's the one we're going with, so I'm excited about tonight.
Hey, I see Senator Billy Garrett. Senator, you come on down there tonight and eat with us. We'd love to.
Absolutely.
We'd love to host you, and then come on, go to the game, sit on Saluda side.
Yeah, that'd be great. Tell him to come on. Tell him what time we're going to be there. Tell him to come eat with us.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, we talk about this, and I think Coach Young said it perfect. This is what you've been practicing for. This is where your sweat comes in. This is your days in the weight room, your early mornings, your late nights, when nobody's watching, nobody's pulling for you. That's when your championships are made, and that's when young men become men. That's watching Josh Stevens. I pull up at the field, and he's out there working by himself. Those moments prepare for this, and I think we're prepared. I think we got a great opportunity tonight, and I like our chances. So I think it'll be a great game. I hope everybody comes out. The weather's going to be good. Pack the stadium. Show up for in a big wave of purple. Support our Tigers. They need us. I'm going to tell you what, because I need them. And so anyway, just look forward to tonight's game.
Everybody come out. We hope to see you there. Pre-game at 7, kickoff at 7:30. We're going to be there for the round 2 of the South Carolina High School AA playoffs there at Coach Tommy Heights Stadium in Abbeville, South Carolina. Well, this is Bulldog Burt and Jeffrey Jordan. Thank you for being with us today, and we hope that you have a great Friday. We hope to see you tonight there in Abbeville. The law office of Nancy T. Jordan specializes in family court matters and representing individuals injured in automobile collisions. At the law office of Nancy T. Jordan, you get experienced, compassionate results. When you need legal representation, call 803-785-7879 or email Nancy at nancyjordanlaw.com. The Ridge Baptist Association is 24 member churches sharing the gospel of Christ. We partner together, serve alongside each other, learn from one another, and connect to God. We invite you to come visit us this Sunday in one of our member churches. Ridge Baptist Association, better together.
12 hours in a barbershop seems like a long time, which it is. But I tell you what, doing something that you like, it makes it a lot easier.
The South Carolina Education Lottery has provided over $800 million to help students attend technical colleges across our state, investing in a new generation of entrepreneurs, just like James.
The town of Saluda, working together for the betterment of our municipality. We encourage the Tigers tonight, both on the field and off the field, as they work in the classroom. And we are a proud supporter of Saluda now. The Wills Agency, your local nationwide insurance agent, is open to serve you with offices in Aiken, Batesburg, and Saluda. Call for your free quote today for auto, home, life, and business. Let me help you save today. James S. Wills Agency. Nationwide is on your side. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years experience, licensed and insured. Before and after, you can see quality and integrity. Never gets old. TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-687-4184. And tell them Cuz sent you. At Tucker's Lawn Care Services, we take care of your yard. Call us for a free quote, 864-993-7573. We'll cut your grass and landscape your yard at Tucker's Lawn Care. It's the Timeless Roofing Friday morning sports drive, live from Pump's BB&J. Timeless Roofing. Over 25 years of experience. Licensed and insured. Quality and integrity never get old. At TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote. 803-853-0021. The Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive, live from Pumps, PB and Jamm, is sponsored by Ag South, Aiken Electric Cooperative, Amy Farm, Berry Insurance Agency, CM Tree Service, Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heating and Cooling, Gentry & Sons Fencing, H&R Block, KRA Exterminator, Lake Murray Properties, Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, Mix of Soil, Motorcoat Paint and Body Car Sale, Newberry Hospital, Northland Gable, Pascon Roll-On Services, Perez Tire, Persimmon Hill Country Club, Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing, Phillips PB and Jam, Ramey Funeral Home, Reclaim Physical Therapy, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Saluda Young Farmers, Senator Billy Garrett, the Charlie Foundation, the Law Office of Nancy T. Jordan, the Ridge Baptist Association of Churches, the South Carolina Department of Education, the South Carolina Education Lottery, the Town of Saluda, the Wills Agency Nationwide Insurance, TimelessRoofingSC.com, and Tucker's Lawn Service and Landscape. We're so glad that you tuned in to Timeless Roofing Friday Morning Sports Drive, live from Pumps, PB and Jamm. Call in your comments and questions at the Timeless Roofing call-in line, 864-980-7768. You're watching Saluda Now.